Waiting for it to. There it is. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2 1
Alright, Chris, can you talk?
Yeah, didn't you hear me?
Oh, okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't push you down too low. Alright, try talking now.
What you got on my 40?
Oh yeah. Alright. Now, Erock is gonna go make some coffee.
Make some coffee.
Hurry up.
It's like 10 p.m. and like I guess he's like quote unquote sleeping.
Yeah, because normally I get up at like 3. Go to the gym.
So gotta go make some coffee, keep him awake. Until then, we're gonna start doing the story and stuff. Alright. Ooh, it's cool. Okay. Alze. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I plan to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. God's knows I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lana is somewhere, so you might consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk. And now. Wait, where are we going? Okay. Hello.
You talking to me?
Oh no, I was testing the mic out. Hello. Testing the mic out. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Talking to it as if you're reading.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold up. Let me assist him real quick. How do you wheeze? Oh. Daddy tried to show me how to wheeze and he started coughing. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach you, but lacks the strength to raise his hand. He's still coughing. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Peekaboo. Don't touch me. I killed her. She was one of them. But I know. Huh?
Invite me to the party.
Alright. Big baby.
Takes one to know one. what is going on with my internet? It is like lagging and slow. Let's see what's going on. Network. Because it's on my backup. Hold on. You're gonna have to invite me back into the chat. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
I gotta change my settings.
Oh, wait, we're in the same. Oh, we're in the same. Never mind. Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. If I turn, please.
There we go.
Oh, that sounds better. Please kill me, I beg you. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Anyway. Let's see. Where is Lana? Or whatever her face is. Oh, there she is.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need? Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
Dang, she just fell.
I am fine.
No, you're not fine. You just fell.
Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Castarium.
Vaw 3 should have known.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance.
Man, shut your face.
Yeah, tell him quit crying.
The heavens have bequeathed
This is
to
war.
you a benevolent
Suck it up
savior.
and deal with it.
I offer
Right?
you freedom.
Right.
Pain and suffering. A paradise. Where man
So your
and
friend or your
city
mom
might
died.
live in
It's okay.
peace and harmony.
If you're still alive, that means something.
Yeah, I mean you gotta carry on their will or whatever.
Our winged brothers and
Exactly.
sisters
You're their
are me
legacy.
and mine as kin.
And don't grieve them, for they died for a
and
reason.
purity.
Yeah. But of course,
Now
Vaw
go.
3 has to come right after everybody's hurt.
You not only reject
And if your mom and them
my
died and
prophet
stuff, you can donate their organs so other people can live.
my
Dang.
senators.
Dang.
So where's your mama at? Where's your mama at?
She is sleeping. Leave her alone.
Now I'm talking about on the game. Remember how it said your mama died.
All those who walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world.
What baby boy? Grandpa right here. You want your bottle? Oh, here's your baba. You just want to lay up. Okay, what? Hold on. He's...
Poor
Boy,
baby.
careful. You're gonna fall off the bed rolling around like that.
Lana, or Lina, whatever her name is. Walter's ship is already gone. How flattering he came all this way just to give us such a speech.
Right here. There you go.
Apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured, I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties. Especially not now. Daddy's back!
Okay. Let's try to do this without making a mess.
Do you want me to pour it in there for you?
Or what? No? In here?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was empty. I thought you were trying to pour it in. So I thought you were trying not to make a mess for you.
Okay. Go get some of your granola or something. Get all my stuff.
Just one and all.
Man, can you
Yeah,
hurry up
you
and skip these talking sessions?
Shut your face, boy.
You should
If I
fix
may,
that.
could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Menphilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they're well looked after.
I'm right here, baby boy.
Thancred in particular
Lovely.
sustained quite an injury from that Sin Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spagyrix Steel. Please give him a break. Stuff is stadium.
Man, we had a WIC appointment. It was just to talk about the changes to WIC and everything. They're talking about they're going to give less milk and stuff because they said it helps lower iron in kids. I'm like, no, I want to keep it at 3. And she goes, well, it's going to be changed to 2.75. I'm like, so what's going to compensate the 25% that's being taken away? Yogurt. And I looked at him like, yogurt's dairy. What's the point of doing that? Oh, it's something for them to eat. I'm like, who made these changes and stuff? She goes, it's the new system that's been put in. I'm like, don't you guys? I'm like, you guys measure what the consumption of the kids off their weight and their height and everything, and what you're trying to take away from Darius is what he needs. And she goes, you're right, but we have to follow the new rules and stuff. So they're like changing all the rules of what we can get. Like juices. I never got him juices. All he gets is like milk and fruits. And I get him bread, the wheat bread. I never got juices for him, so I don't know what they were talking about juices.
I don't know. There's always some new method or some new thing coming up.
Yeah, and it's a Mexican woman, and she doesn't know what she's doing. Like, the last time we went, she was on vacation. They had this black lady there and this other white lady running the front desk because both of them were gone. And it was amazing. They were amazing. They were talking, and I was telling them, like, they don't know what they're doing. I'm like, I wish you guys could be here all the time. They're like, we'll transfer to the south side. I'm like, no, we ain't going to the south side. But they're like, yes. They're like, budget's bad, so they just put whoever they can in these things. And when it comes to like those kind of classes, we don't have to show up to those. They could just send an email or do a thing over the phone. But they told Mariana she had to show up. And then they said she had an appointment for Darius, and by the time we got up there, like, oh, it's just a class. I'm like, man, we're gonna leave. I don't want to sit here and listen to this bull crap.
You don't have time for that.
I was going to, but there was another lady there with her baby, and she had curly hair like Darius, and Darius was chasing her around, talking to her and baby talking. I'm like, he's flirting, little bad boy.
Don't be trying to cuss on my live stream. All right.
I'm not.
You're
you
here
better
for
be
me.
Quiet. I'm not.
Okay. You're here for me. I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Menphilia. She's not taking it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hotorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chesimile, but just talk to her, will you? 30th. So they were saying he was taking in too much what? Chris?
Oh, they said he would have, if the more milk they drink, the less iron they'll have.
Oh.
And Darius has real good iron. Like, they said it was like perfect. So I was like, no, Darius has good iron. She goes, well, no, it's not for you guys. It's for like other kids and stuff. Because other kids, there's a lot of kids that we have here that don't have good iron. I'm like, well, so we got to suffer because people aren't taking care of their kids? It's ridiculous. I don't know. She would just, I don't think she shouldn't be allowed to even say that about other kids and stuff. I don't know. It just seems so weird to me. Like, I don't like it when they're uninformed or acting like they can tell people that aren't stupid. I'm not fucking stupid. Sorry, getting mad.
Eep! Oh, Katara, what are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but I was careless, and now it's my fault. If you can make up for it by being there for him, then you'll be wanting to get those herbs for the healers.
How do I get up here? Oh, dang it.
Are you sure? I brought him nothing but trouble this far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does.
Failure?
But you're right.
Yeah.
I can still help, if only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesimile. There are only 2 left on this list, but I'll need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant, in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. We only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesimile. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you, I appreciate the help.
I like this little area right here. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
Did you see this pot over here? I always like seeing this.
How are you supposed to know if it's soft leaves or something?
It has a strong fragrance.
Just go over there and touch it. Not making it difficult.
Soft leaves smell strong. Ooh, I got it! That's one. Where's the other one? Is this one? Soft leaves. This one? Oh.
You passed by the leaves.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd put them right by each other.
Yep.
Why is there a cat on my shoulder?
Because it's Choo.
Will you go get some of your own and stop bothering me? Go get your own.
Seattle kicked the crap out of the 49ers, man.
Who?
Seattle.
I see you got roped. Here, get several out. I see you got roped into helping. Some things never change, eh? I asked someone who looked like they knew what they were doing, and they pointed me toward the herb I was looking for right away. I hope you didn't have too much trouble with yours. Ah, I think you told me that you bring the rest. Marvelous. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patient's faces made plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, I promise you that. It seems I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. Was Spagyrix? In good working order, the Spagyrix.
49ers got beat down, Mom.
Good working order, the Crystarium's people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course. Battles you can fight.
Huh?
Not that we intend to let you do it alone, but that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. Hi. You know the Exarch? We do. Was there something you needed? I need you to tell him something for me. My dearest friend, you see, he was there on the battlefield with me, but only the one of us is here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Valthree said is true, if our losses were just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up, don't give in, please. We'll tell him, you have my word. If I were stronger, how many people would still be alive? The best way out. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the Ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I reach or fetch Alpha Note. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest armor I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? More. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. One of the soldiers said that? Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief. And even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path I have chosen to its end. We have some time before the others arrive if you'd like to talk, as will I. And if I were to confess any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. Reality.
My friends, with your aid,
Oh, Eric,
we
I
have
sent you a
weathered
video because of your
brutal
Broncos
assault.
won.
Cool.
You'll like it.
There's Emmett Silk.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a Light Warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthri.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
Nope.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin Eaters. And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin Eater from miles away? Surely a warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armoren, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation. But it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
Oh.
Love.
Love.
Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
Who does? Oh, Thancred?
Mm-hmm.
I'll meet you at the gates.
I mean, he loves the big Menphilia, not the girl. Well, he loves her too, but in a different way. Like a father loves a daughter. What happened? Uh-oh, is it DDoS? Are we getting DDoSed? I'm stuck.
I think you might be right. Just hang tight. Normally if you hang tight it comes... Oh yeah, me too, I'm back.
It let me out finally.
They're hitting us again. Yep, there goes Carol. Bunny and Vivi will be going soon.
If this is the course you have agreed on, I will not object, though I'm afraid it will be difficult for us to spare any guard to accompany you. I can but promise that you will be well looked after upon your return. Just see to it that you do return, alright? I can't imagine what Thancred must be feeling to behave this way. Say he's changed since coming here would be an understatement. He may as well be a different person. He reminds me of Father. He argued with us for months about our plan to go to Eorzea, but in the end he accepted our decision. I do hope he's doing well. If I'd only been able to locate Calusia's Light Warden, it might not have come to this.
Don't worry, we will soon.
Menphilia demonstrated impressive resolve just now. It seems that she understands what must be done, though I do wonder if she's truly prepared to make the choice. Should she falter, it will fall to Thancred to guide her, however much he wishes it were otherwise.
Okay,
Though Thancred hath long known whither this path doth lead, his journey hath brought him no closer to acceptance. Will you never grow tired of shuffling your feet?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Something to ask me? Ask. Tell me about Zodiark. Let's see what he says. As I told you before, Zodiark is the creation of my people, the first people. We summoned him, as your kind might summon Primal, albeit an infinitely more powerful one. And like one of your primals, he tempted us. It was only natural. There's no resisting such power. And so we Ascians came to exist solely to bring about the rule of darkness, his darkness. Of course, some would call us evil for it, and they would be fools, though that is only to be expected, given their innate inability to conceive of the nature of our universe. But I believe I am repeating myself. Do you not trust me to speak honestly? Do you hope to catch me in a lie? Really? I have no need of deception, and even if I did, I assure you, you would find it quite indistinguishable from the truth. No, aren't you confident? I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. The sad music dough. What you know about sad music dough? Man failure!
The guards. What's that? Isn't she supposed to be the warrior of darkness?
That's right, I'm evil, I'm the warrior of darkness!
I'm the warrior of darkness!
Sorry for the wait, I'm ready now. And you're sure you want to do this? Completely sure. There has to be another way.
First one.
Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you're prepared when the time comes.
What? I'm right here, boy. I know you gotta put your feet on me, gotta touch and see I'm here.
If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I saw a Yomoran ship coming into land over Amarang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vothri's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Right. Now, Nabatharang lies in the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are two routes we can take to get there. We ain't got that side of the map though yet. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Sok. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. Ophelia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, it's a more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Nabath Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we need to cross the Severance from a point nearby the end at the journey's head. If the Yomorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the End and its patience, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Vothri's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the Hills of Amber in the west, I will draw the Yomorans' attention elsewhere, to an area in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way, you'll have a chance at reaching the Bath Arang unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that it's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. And if I go with the others, I'm like to say something Thancred will regret. Stubborn. The lot of ya. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vothri's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best that we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few armoro for our own journey. I'll leave the rest to you, Ophelia. Hi. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. Alright. Let's be about it. Crack on.
Come on.
Don't be showing off your cool sword and shield. This is a big bridge. Oh! I think I passed it, guys. What you got to say, young Uranger? Would that we had thy surety of purpose. We'll need to move quickly. The longer the others need to keep the Amorans busy, the more likely they are to be caught. There you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just up ahead. And all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reason to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Ophelia for me, would you? Hi. I'm getting ready to put this bird up.
It's not a bird.
It's a cat bird.
It's a cat bat, or actually.
I'm about to get rid of this cat bird.
Why?
Because it's bugging me. Yeah? Yeah?
Why is it bugging you?
I'm ready, let's go. You telling me what to do? Amarang lies just beyond the gate. We need only speak to the sentry. Who shall walk among us upon our return, I wonder?
Yeah, I got a butterfly.
Also soon,
What's the butterfly called?
Mistress Water, you barely had time to recover from
Morpheo.
that. Get your chocobo's butt out of my face. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in position. Well, I guess it's more in your face than mine.
You're the one who's playing.
It's your character.
You're playing.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the Hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
Can't stay up too late. We got church tomorrow. Why are you showing off the mount that I want to get her? How rude.
I just like the music.
Sound, though Mistress Alizé's logic was, I fear the road less traveled hath other perils in store for us. A village so near? How convenient. This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel, and I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. Be it that and free trade. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead.
Wait, see what Christmas butterfly.
I don't care. More fun. Who cares?
She's hating me.
No.
It's called Morpheo.
You're a dorkio.
You won't say that to my face.
I just said it.
No, you didn't. You said it over the mic.
Well, what you gonna do if I say it to your face?
Still on.
Besides,
Put you
get
on
laid
set.
out
Shoot.
and go night-night.
You gotta connect first, Eric.
You said? No?
Now your
No,
little
you are not
windmill
merchant?
punches ain't gonna connect.
But then, why do I know your face?
You don't know my face.
Oh, I remember.
You want to challenge your master?
You spin verbal gold.
I've been waiting a very long time for this. You will die, Eric. I will make sure that your family watch it too. Y'all will humiliate y'all. Don't you ever come for me.
Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among board traders.
No,
You're a
you know what
traveling
you
merchant
are?
then. Can you tell us
You are
anything of this
nothing.
village? Of course, anything for value customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood,
That's not how
it
monkeys
was home
talk.
to many miners. After, not so many. Now, none. So Master Gingen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabatharan. Ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding the Nabatharan. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free even, to friend of our best customer. Wonderful. Thank you for the help, for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. Don't be sarcastic with me, Thancred. I am the best customer. You wish to go to Nabatharan? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left, and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that its rusted wires will bear your weight.
Thick gondola.
Like golden saucer gondola. Oh, that is a surprise. Not many bound for Nabatharan these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. It is locked behind gate, however. I assume that will have kept it from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use. Cool story, bro. Here's the last one.
For Nabatharan, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. Your Moran Tavern, I hear. You can ask them to take you. did not interest you in some rock wrigglers? Plump, juicy, and wriggly. No? Is there something else I can help you with?
Ah, Katara. I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabatha-Rang. The Omoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely in Amarang, there have been no sightings of Yomorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alizé's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. These are our options. Well, what do you think? We can try the gondola. Might die. But, Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Vothri, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems most feasible.
That's funny. It says we can try the gondola. Might die, but
It does seem to be the least risky of our options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer us some insight.
that's funny. Because you guys in the gondola, you might die. Might die.
The trolley problem. Oh, value customer. Were the other mode of help? Of a fashion. They told us of a trolley that runs to Nabatha-Rang, at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first we asked? Yes. The gate, you see. It is impossible. Before there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operates such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. Great. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Byron Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you, you've been a great help. Best customer. We're off to Mount Byron then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Hi. Make sure we grab these air currents over here while I'm thinking about it. I always forget to do that. Oops. South.
hey, we're going south.
Southeast. Mayhap the pall of light is the root of this land's desolation, or mayhap the fault lies with man and his insatiable greed. What a sight. Oh, pardon me, it's a bit daunting, isn't it? The scale of the track is impressive, I'll give them that. Now we only need to follow it until we come to the mines. Fate. Don't aggro me. Well, you're right. Please handle my lightweight. Thanks. Why are you on pigtails? Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanism for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zunzun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zunzun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines proper caught Oriange's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Huh? We haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
We were over here. Oh. Aetherite's over here. Conspicuous cup. The cup is slightly warm and a fair amount of tea, steeped over long, if the color is any indication, remains within. Cool. Iron rail. Why is there a... Oh. It's a notorious monster. Flecks of rust adorn the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Let's see, there's a place over here I need to check if we can get by without aggroing. I'm gonna go up the stairs. Don't aggro me. No? Where is it? Wolf. Am I overlooking? Oh, there it is. The benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger car. Oddly enough, though, it is clearly old. It appears to be well maintained. I got my own wolf. My wolf will beat you up. Oh, that must be the Talos. Big stone thing. Ah, Katara, what hast thou discerned? I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with my own. Let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Sort of a little bit of a funny part comes up here in a little bit. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks look like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passable resemblance to golems of the source, nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, the specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever's maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? Huh? There's no one here, though. Katara, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouse on the northwestern side of the tracks. Oh? While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourself if necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Break! Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? Where's the skulkery? The skulking. There's the skulking suspicious man. What do you want here? Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here, of that I'm sure. Alright, you started. What are you?
Hey, we kept him.
He ain't dead. Why you aggro me, cuz? You're trying to aggro me, cuz. Looks like they got theirs too. Let's see, let me fill this out. I feel a bit bad for them. They elected to take up arms against us, though the outcome was planned from the first. We won't let you. That's smarts. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we'd need to steal, what, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Thaf, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her until world's end. On their journey, they met a sorcerer, as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I'm a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. He wanted to hear more of the story. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabatharan. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution.
The story was actually kind of interesting.
I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again. The trolley? The trolley! You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thaf, at your service.
Jarek and Thaf.
Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transport these days. But that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore. Mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials, or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right. It looks like you'll be following us back to Twine, then. Cool. Every time we get out of the cutscene, Nim is on a different mount. I think he's showing off. A quest for a lost love? Perhaps that could have been me, had things been different. Dost thou seek sorcerer's wisdom, young one? He's such a dork. You see him looking up in the sky, look at him. Look. Look, watch. He looks up in the sky like he's an ageless sorcerer. He's like, why you gotta be all up in the mix? Come to think of it, Orion J always was fond of fairy tales. To be honest, I'm impressed that you thought of the trolley to begin with. So few seem to these days. Too used to living without it, I suppose. Rust and ruin. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though, you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. Yeah, I sorta gave him a thumping. You think he'll be alright? That's, well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. Yeah, you attacked us. I'll have to look, just in case. You go on ahead, Thaf.
I think he's okay.
Looks like it'll just be you lot and me then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out the rail yard. Catch up with you in Twine. There's not a thing over here. Alright. So now we're headed to where the 1103 moves up the first time. Oops, gotta talk to Dude first. This.
That's smart. Did he have to focus so hard? Oh, my bad. Oopsies, I forgot about the mic. Anyway, did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done about it now, though. I've pointed your overeager companions in the right direction and they've gone ahead. So we need to get moving. Normally we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has much a shorter stride, that's more of a perilous route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents others danger. But having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Wait a moment, I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, alright. Run! What? Oh. 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 Okay. Yay! That works. Well, that's over with. Boy. Oh, I have to fight him anyway. Great. Just great. Sorry about that. I'll admit I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine though, so we should make it without any further incident. And we're here. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines. For that matter, the only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that.
Did have no troubles?
We had to fight a few things, but it's fine. Well, that's a great... Oh, wait. Read that.
Yeah, I can do it.
Etherite.
Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. You have to use the bathroom. Tofrith. It's a nice little place. I was looking at the paintings on the wall. This is Magnus. He's our boss of a fashion. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you? Wicked White. If you're going to bother me, at least have the so-and-so courtesy to stand still. Methinks this one is deep in his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabatharang, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabatharang. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabatharang. I must. Blah. So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabath Orang. If you insist that the trolley is not optional, at least tell us why. Not an option. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. Close it quietly. We'll speak outside. No. He hasn't said. He's tired of people asking him about it. So and so off. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't expect that. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
He looks like he's drunk. And
he is drunk.
Yep.
Stubborn so-and-so. I sense there is more to this beleaguered drunk and his tale. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. On track. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Orionjay, it's about choice. And I've had years to decide where I stand. And Philia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That, at least, I can do for her. So be it. Come, let's make our own inquiries. What up, jerk? Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble and he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up is all. And you? What did Magnus have to say? He said he's not going to tell us anything. Ah, I did have a faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our interest has not. But I suppose that was foolish of me. I'm sorry that we couldn't be of help, though. I could at least show you the trolley car we have here, if you like. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. You mean to say you're not giving up? Even knowing that Magnus is Magnus? I don't see much point in your being stubborn about it. Though, perhaps stubbornness isn't exactly what the situation calls for. Is exactly. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can't imagine that anything you try will work, but if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I'll have a look along the track for anything that's in need of repair. You bring the tools, and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. Alright. Dreary. My coffee is super hot. It's still smoking. Smoking! Hey! There it is.
There's a thing right there.
That's what I just said. This spot looks like it could use a bit of work. Can you ready the tools for me? You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant! Now, if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose, for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. What should we give him? A vicious-looking saw? A mid-sized wrench? Or a ragged claw? Oh, well, look at you, little mechanic. You'd be surprised. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Now give me one moment and let's see if you can get the next. There. I don't see any other problems here, so let's continue along the track. Hi. Let me get these lovingly maintained tools back. I'm just kidding. We do run back. Night has not returned. I'm a bit concerned about this lantern post. Would you ready the tools for me? You sit on the toolbox, the muscles of your arms enjoying proud relief, and open it once again. You're quite handy to have around, you know? As to the lamp here, these aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if, by some miracle, the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. A bulky saw, a heavy hammer, or a file?
What's a file?
Like a nail file type file?
Guess a file.
Correct.
Actually, I can see it in my head. I just didn't know what I actually did.
Yes! A wood file's perfect. Let me even this out.
Basic knowledge.
That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take a view of the tracks from here for a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the Hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the idea of Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistal engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills. And wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Twine itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mistal. The Ronso are the lion folk and the Mistal are the Mikote. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistals left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Yulmore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed, and there's no more There's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here.
All you gotta do is just kick it off. Kick it off into the abyss.
That's the flood.
Yeah,
I don't think it's as easy as just kicking it off.
just kick it off.
Okay, let's do what she says. Let's just kick it off. Okay, I won't kick it, but we'll scoot it off. Ah! 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 Some more football stuff. But we're gonna be going to sleep soon, about 30 minutes. I probably didn't even need to make this call, but I did. Oh no, it says 3. There's another one. Darn it. Daggone darn it. Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get it started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair the talus are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted and its cars fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley. So and so it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Amarang is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. The Sin Eaters got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child had always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again, so in his memory, it returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was going well for a time. Wicked white vultures? Are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. Ooh, that's hot.
Why you keep drinking it?
Because it's good. And coffee's supposed to be hot. Nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one that still functioned, things might be different, but, well, here we are. Down for maintenance. Not that it'll do you any good, but we do have a Talos we've been meaning to repair. I can show you if you'd like. It'd certainly be nice to hear something other than Magnus griping for a change. Orionji, thou art come to examine the Talos? I'm getting tired of the cat getting in my way. Truly, a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhap a closer examination might yield something of value. Media Shdola's eyes. I see, the means to build Talos stone by stone are lost to us, 'tis true, but here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. 'Twill likely require not but a few modest repairs and a suffusion of ether. Well, if you think you can get the thing up and running, far be it from me to stop you, but what exactly do you reckon is a problem? I should stress that I have performed only the most cursory of examinations, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect from the first, it is host to a network of veins through which aether flow freely. Ether. Or so it would, were it not for several fractures which now impede said flow. How in the so-and-so did you get all that from just a glance? I take it you've thought up a solution as well, then? To bridge these fissures requireth a material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it will be possible to restore the Talos to life. Why to prevail upon thee to acquire that which we require? Not far beyond the walls of twine dwelleth a creature of living stone, the debitage? Full sure am I that stone from such a being would prove most suitable to our needs. Aye, so you need me to go wreck something. Very good, I shall have Thancred and Mephilia attend me in the remaining preparation. I spied but 3 obstructions to the flow of the ether in the Talos, and thus would I ask you to provide 3 stones of the debitage. All else will be made ready upon thy return. Oh, he's excited. He's like, hex, yeah! AFK per usual. Hi, cuh. I need your stone. Which one? There's 2. And 3. You make all kinds. All kinds. Thancred and Mephilia will return ere long with the remaining supplies we require. Didst thou succeed in procuring stones for the debitage? Aye. Fine specimens, one and all. You have my thanks. You need now but wait for Thancred and Mephilia to return. Actually, it's cooled down a little bit. From end to end, the paths by which ether may flow through the talus have been duly mended. They but require sufficient endowment. It's not moving. Strange, the core refuseth to stir. I fear the conditions of this talus is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart driveth blood through a man's veins, so doth the core ether throughout this massive frame. Failing its repair or replacement, the talus cannot be restored, so it needs a heart. So it was the heart after all. Thou dost foresee this outcome? Well, no, not exactly. We never gotten this far in trying to repair it, so we had no way of knowing the heart was the real problem. We tried to find another, in case things turned out as they are now, but... Jarek? This isn't really my story to share. Please, Jarek, if something went wrong, maybe we can help. Uh-oh, now he gotta tell it. Alright. After all you lot have done for me, I suppose it's the least I can do. Spill the deeds. We need all the details. The truth hurts. Right then, the talus. Their hearts cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort with sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other materials used in the construction of a talus body are mined in the same place. That place, of course, being here, the Hills of Amber. And it was 3 years ago when she... No, I can't. I'm sorry. But you'll have to hear it from Thaf or someone else. What? Back to the tavern. Look, bud. We got things we need to do. Oh, he's not here.
Still here, eh? You can ask again, but the answer's the same. Our trolleys are...
No, man, what's the story? Tell me the story. What's the deets?
What? So-and-so, Jarek.
You could have at least finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing that talus and all, he was probably thinking you could help change things around here. And I think he may be right. Gather your friends and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Make quick progress.
Was it that funny?
Yes.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more. Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed. We labored day and night to clear away the rubble, but it took us 2 months to find her.
Dang.
To find her body.
No!
Magnus has never been the same since.
That makes sense why he's drinking and he's mean.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
The grave.
What? Oh, you again. How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
What were their names?
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna.
Well, he changed his tune fast.
Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows, but somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too?
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter. But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers.
Philly and her dad.
I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabarth Areng.
What rubbish.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
Wish there was more we could do for you, I truly do, but after Agna's accident, no one is allowed near those mines. Why must he always treat me like this? Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must needs procure a new heart for the Talos. Daff, knowest thou any location where we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. I told you near all the veins were tapped dry years ago, though I suppose if you really wanted to try, you may find something at Nuvi's leaving. It was opened well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Guthjon, and tell him I sent you. But don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. An assistance is most appreciated. Katara think it best Thancred join thee in the search. Though he would be quick to deny it, his heart is in turmoil, and his thoughts clouded, so it would be unwise to ignore his distress. Off to somewhere, are you? At last, to lead on the stone, we need to power the Talos. I can't very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Nuvi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's keep going. It's just a name. I would imagine leavings is like something that's left. Oh, there you go. He can't do the dance because his head is too big. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, but we should probably hear what Guthjon has to say before we celebrate, assuming we can find him, that is. So I'm going to zoom through this part because this part is quite boring to me. But basically, we have to put down this stuff to get these rock creatures to come up. Because rock creatures eat the stone, the kind of stones that are needed to power the Talos. So I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to skip through it because it's 11:43. He's going to make us go invisible so we can plant or give us dark sight. Ooh. Yeah, it's to help us see the places where to put stuff down at. We're looking for a gold piece. If I remember, I think it's over here. Remember correctly. Dark shadow. You search. Yep. Turn on rock and whoever gold piece. Sweet. Found it. Perhaps she is. Yeah, contribution a little more than poor company. Well, how can I have done without your scent drops? So you're saying everyone should discover it and assist it. I'm gonna survive the process, blah 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 blah. Did every tool and trinket provide? Oh right, he's just talking about why he brought the sun stuff. The stuff he needs to be a good sneaker rounder. Now let's hurry and see the return to Guthjon. The sooner we get back to Oriange and Mephilia, the better. Here's your gold piece you're looking for. You're back. Wait, does that mean? Yep, here you go. I'll be so-and-so, you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal. Don't think it means you'll find what you're after. You know I saw a streak. I wasn't sure you could pull it off, but you did. No man of my word, come with me. I'm gonna actually switch to summoner for this part. So, because I get tired of acting stuff through here. It's easier to do this without acting. Ah, it's bright!
Oh yeah, it's bright.
Every time I step out in the mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd like to leave them if the air weren't so still. Live in them. But you're not come here to hear my grievances. You're after Leonite. First, I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? Rockworms, I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the local calls them knockers or something. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little so-and-sos may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where they could never hope to reach, and on occasion they come back with something valuable. They dig up leonine in the mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only option sounds tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw out these rockworms? Okay, so he gives us these stinky stuff that attracts them, and we have to plant it in different places. Well, it looks stinky how the smoke rises up from it. Pile of supplies. Let's go plant these things. I'd like to make it all the way to the next dungeon and then take a break in the dungeon before we do the dungeon. See? Stinky. You sleepy? Huh? You're sleepy? Okay. Well, we'll find the heart and then we'll go ahead and call it. I didn't know you were sleepy. Yeah, Lala's over here falling asleep. You're too young to drink coffee. Not good for your brain. Caffeine. Your eyes are getting heavy. You're so funny. Okay, now we gotta kiss this. Okay, look at that. You know he did. There's 7 of them. Okay, let's go get Carl Cry. Destroy it. Don't start, no. It won't be no. Vomit, you're slow. No, you don't. We're gonna be summoning these huge summons for these little bitty things. They're coming out The rubber like, hey, we're gonna beat you up. Why did we ever do it again? You good boy. You were boy. There's another one over here. Yup. Yup. I came alone. No, you ready for me? The Batbird is just enjoying the chaos and carnage. Non-Titan! Titan was supposed to be on our side. One more. Remember it. I am strong. Alright, now let's switch back. There you are. Find anything promising? Got 7 of these stones. At least one of them's gotta be it, right? Between the two of us, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best get comfortable, friends. It's going to take time for me to sift through all this. You making it?
No.
You may not remember this about Armin Filia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a minor.
That's right, I forgot about that. She got the cat's eye.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then. Not your finest hour, to say the least.
Far from it, and Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
What? Did we find one?
Tell me it's Leonine.
Masaki,
It is at
you
that.
always doing extra.
You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Engraving? What could be written on it?
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
His wife found that.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it.
She found it after doing all that digging, but she got caved in.
She must
on
have
it.
spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation.
True.
It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Find some more out there. Cool. Alright guys, well we will go ahead and leave it there. It is 11:58, so we got done just in time. Got some choice up in the morning. Alright, well we appreciate you all for watching. And we'll see you in the next one. We'll say bye for now.
Bye-bye.